Or am I? I'm confused. Janine, who I'll explain who she is in a minute, but maybe she'll rub me. Maybe she'll do something to me sexually. Yeah. That'd be nice. She's in porno. She could do something to me. Is she coming in now? Oh, let me fix myself. I didn't even fix myself.
Well, you just said, is she coming in?
No, I just wanted an answer whether she was ready. I thought you were doing something with her. I thought you were interviewing her or something.
I thought I was going to, too, but then you said, it sounded like you wanted me to
I was asking you a question, you big retard.
Janine, go have a seat, please.
Janine, go have a seat.
When did he start?
And tell her to take off some clothes.
We don't schedule anything on the show.
Yeah.
Usually you give me a hint. I was greeting our next guest is already early.
Yeah.
So I was in the lobby talking to her.
Who is our? Oh, I see. All right. Well, tell me what's going on. Are you ready for her now?
Yeah, you have to give me the notes.
Well, take them. I don't.
All right.
Forget that. Forget that.
Oh.
I'll just have Janine in then.
No, I mean,
That was my fault.
I can't work off of anything if I don't have.
Give me that. All right. I'll talk to you in the commercial. Just
Okay.
keep Janine waiting.
Okay.
Stupid ass.
Phooey. What's that?
That's how you get that microphone up.
Oh, I see.
Well, most shows usually talk
I thought you were
about
going to tape it.
No, I thought we were going to do it live.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Can she hear this?
No. No,
You sure?
Yeah, because Andrew was interviewing her.
All right. All right. Janine is a porno star?
Yeah.
Who we don't...
Wait.
All right.
Why did I just make
All right,
sure?
yeah, I just know you're going to screw this up.
Hold on. My note to you yesterday said, would you like me to run a microphone into this?
Yes, I do want you to do that.
It's in there.
Okay, but I don't know if she can hear us.
No,
That's why I'm checking with you.
No, but you were confused on whether I was taping or not.
All right. Here's one thing to do so far, 5 mistakes.
Yeah. I forgot to read the note.
Okay. Janine is a terrific-looking woman, spectacular-looking, a porno star.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you can't even figure out why she's in porno. She's better looking than
You're
Cindy
the
Crawford.
only one who can't figure this out.
No, everyone here can't. She's in a magazine called Sex Pose. Is that her on the cover?
Yeah.
She's beautiful. I mean, she is a stunning-looking girl.
There are plenty of beautiful women in porn.
I know,
No,
but she is way beautiful.
There's a lot of girls in porn who are hot looking, but sort of like they look like they've been through the mill.
Yeah.
She's like a guest model.
She looks like Cindy
but
Crawford.
she wants to be in porn. That's why she's in porn.
She told me she loves sex.
Yeah. Now, can
She's
you
also
figure it out?
she's also in my movie. But I don't even want to talk about that yet because it's way premature. I'll have her back in because I'll talk about what she does in the movie.
Okay.
But
I don't even know what she does in the movie.
I was there the day she filmed, remember? I wasn't even supposed to be there.
That's right, you went in.
Yeah, I really like her a lot. I was in a hotel room with her once, and I think she wanted me.
How did you get into a hotel room with her?
What?
Oh.
I said, there's nothing wrong with the way I speak.
I invited her up to my room.
Really?
No, actually, what I was doing was we were in Cleveland, and we were getting ready to.
No.
Where was I?
We
See,
were.
you don't even
oh, wait a
remember.
second.
No, I was in Cleveland.
Because we were in a room with her twice then.
Oh, yeah, that's the other time.
Uh-oh.
You know what? Hey, now. No. We were in Cleveland, and I was going to a book signing, and what happened is a whole bunch of people met in my room, and we left from there.
Hey,
but
now.
we were talking while we were in the room, and I think she was coming on to me. I mean, I'm not sure.
Why was she in your room? I still don't understand.
Because everybody just congregated there. All the security people, all the various women and men who were going to be appearing with me in Cleveland.
Oh, you had people appearing with you at the book signing.
Yeah. It was nothing like me and her were alone or something in the hotel room. It sounded seedier than it was. But it seemed like she was kind of saying she was into me.
Like how?
Like sexually.
But what was she saying, Howard?
Well, it wasn't
How's
what
the
you.
weather
No, it was
in
just
New
like
York?
I don't know. I got to check in with her on that.
Let me ask you a question. If you had, she can't hear you anyway.
Right.
If you had Janine Lindemulder
Right.
and Jenna Jameson naked in front of you, which way would you go?
Janine.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
I know you love them both.
Yeah, I think Jenna's more into chicks than she is guys. I think Janine might actually be into guys. Most
What's
of these.
that got to do with you?
It has a lot to do with it. I want a girl who's going to get wet from me
Oh.
and not have to
Just
pretend.
because she's into guys doesn't mean she's going to get wet for you.
Well, I don't know. Anyway, we had a thought that, so Janine is sitting in the other room.
Yeah.
So I said to Gary, take a microphone in there and ask Janine, like an interview, say to her, would you be willing to move your bowels in a box on the air and see what she'd be willing to do?
Well, wait a minute. I don't understand this because if she's sitting in that room, she knows she's going to get on, right?
Right.
So why would she be willing to do anything?
Well, no.
She's gonna
Gary going to say, listen, we want to make this segment interesting.
Okay.
So here's some things we need you to do. So here's some things I came up with. Just see if she says yes to any of these. Ask her while would she be willing to do the interview while sitting on the bowl in the ladies' room and make a number 2?
Okay.
All right. You can start easy. You can even say, "Will you read poetry?"
Okay.
All right. Say, "Will you read poetry?" And then she'll go, "Yes."
Yeah, sure.
Well, would you read poetry while sitting on the bowl in the ladies' room, moving your bowels?
Yeah,
All
what
right?
you say is, would you read poetry? She goes, yes. No, I wasn't finished while sitting on the bowl.
And then say to her, "Would you be willing to pee in a diaper on the air?"
Right.
All right. See if she'd be willing to do that. Mm-hmm. And then we can guess how many things she'll say yes to.
All right. Well, but I don't know all the...
I'm giving them to you right now.
All right.
I'm thinking them up as we go along.
You're silly.
All right. How about will you give oral sex to Bucky the salesman in the lobby while Howard interviews you?
That's a good one.
You like that?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody writing these
But
down?
she doesn't know Bucky.
Doesn't matter. She's a porn star. What's the difference who Bucky is? We know who Bucky is.
Yeah, I think the Bucky makes a difference to everyone.
You think she would have do it with Bucky?
Wasn't one of the ones we wanted to ask was, would she be willing to bring up women who want to try lesbianism and indoctrinate them?
Yeah, but no, that's no good.
She would say yes
She would
to
say yes.
Isn't she? Is she into lesbianism?
Just a stranger?
Would she be willing to have some of the male listeners come up and each one pay $10 and she could use her hand on them? All right?
Got it.
All right. How about that? 4 questions. How many of those do you think she'll say yes to?
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Would she be willing to read poetry? That's a yes.
On the bowl.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's the
That's
first one is
number
read
1.
poetry. That's a yes.
Okay.
That's one yes.
Okay. On the bowl.
Would she be willing to move her bowels on the air on the bowl while reading poetry? Is that a yes or a no?
No.
You say that's a no. Okay.
I don't even know this
pretty
woman.
wild, Howard.
I don't know this woman. I really
amazing.
don't. I've never met her.
I'm going to tell you that I think it's a yes on everything.
Yeah.
Because it was very difficult for them to get on the show. We had to turn them down a couple of times because we didn't have any space. I know they really, really need this plug.
All right. Why don't you? But she's already on the show.
Right. I guess so.
All right. Why don't you
We're
go in
just
there and
trying to
ask her?
spice up the appearance.
Go in right now and ask her. How do I bring up the microphone?
On that.
Which one? Cart number 2.
Wait a minute. We didn't finish the voting. How many?
Wait.
What was number 3?
I don't remember.
Sex with Bucky. In the
Oral sex with Bucky in the lobby.
Yes.
And what was number 4, Gary?
Male listeners, hand for $10. Right.
Right. Okay. Let me hear this.
I think the yes is to everything.
You do? I don't. I mean, she's a porn star. I don't think she'd say yes to everything.
Right.
I think it's only 2 yeses in that group.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she might say yes to Bucky unless she's met him.
Here.
I say
Get
she
this all
says
set up.
yes to the first two.
How do I know when Gary's in there?
Both?
You'll hear his teeth.
Yeah.
Howard?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Hey, Janine, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. We're really happy to have you on, but we wanted to do a couple of things to see if we could sort of spice up the interview because we've had you on a lot of times.
Yes.
She's been on the show before?
I'm sure. Yeah, she's been on before.
Well, I didn't know.
You've been on like 2 times before, right?
Wait a second. Is Gary letting her know that?
Wait a minute. He can hear. He can hear us.
Yeah, you mean Gary? You're telling her that she's on the air?
Yeah.
Well then, Gary,
here
you
we
dope.
go. He
Get in here. Get in here. You
This is a
stupid.
microphone in my hand.
Do you believe what an idiot he is?
No, wait a second.
Jackie.
No, Howard.
It's the hit
Howard,
the
no.
microphone.
The answer's no.
Oh,
The answer's no. I think.
But he's got a microphone in his hand.
he's talking to Howard. How would she not know
Yeah.
she's on the air?
He's. I don't know.
We did not
But get in here.
discuss this
Get in here.
advance.
Get in here. Get in here. It's supposed to be a hidden microphone.
Strangle him.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
Because we can't fire him.
I'm
Can
gonna
we
kill him.
strangle
Wasn't it supposed to be a hidden microphone?
Yeah, he says I asked you if you wanted. I thought it was a
Gary,
hidden
if she knows she's
microphone.
on the air, why can't I ask her the questions if she's on the air?
I have no idea. We never said anything about a hidden
Gary, it's got to be hidden.
There's nothing hidden
You
about
were
it.
just supposed to be going in there to talk to her before she
No,
got
no.
on the air.
It's like a pre-interview.
No, but we never said anything about a hidden
but,
microphone.
of course,
I
you
said,
told me
no,
the room was
hold on.
wired.
I said, do you want me to run a microphone into the room?
Yes.
You never said, Gary, by the way.
But why would
hide
I
it.
Why would I want her to know that we're on the air doing this?
I have no idea what you're talking about, man.
You
I
have
just
no-
said, no, I just said, should we run a microphone?
But why do
into
I
the
need her in the other room to ask her? I could ask her right in here if she knows she's on the air.
Then you should have said something. You should have said, is a microphone gonna be hidden?
Gary, when you say I'm going to wire a room,
No.
Why wouldn't you wire a room and have a hidden microphone?
Wait a
What do you
minute.
mean? I didn't
wait a
say I
minute,
was going
hold
to
it.
wire
It's
it.
the
I said
whole
I'm going to run a
premise.
hardwired microphone in
The
there.
whole bit is for you to go into the room and ask her these questions like she's off the air. If she knows she's on the air, what good is it? I could ask her the questions. question.
We never said we were going to do that. You never said it's going to be a hidden microphone.
But why else would I do it?
But what about the premise of the bit that this is a pre-interview?
We never said it was a pre-interview.
Gary,
We never said it was a pre-interview.
Gary, you've lost your mind.
No, I haven't.
You've lost your
No, I
mind.
haven't. You weren't clear on what to do. This wasn't even discussed in advance.
It was too.
It
20
wasn't.
times we discussed it on Lotus Notes.
Did
No,
anyone
we never said it was
think
going to be a
that
pre-interview.
She should know she's on the air.
Originally, we were
Gary,
gonna,
I would assume if you're doing the interview
Originally,
off the
we were
air,
gonna do this
it would
on the
be on a
phone.
hidden. It would be a hidden. We were going to
Originally,
do it
we
on the
were
phone.
on
Why
the
would we
phone.
do it on the phone? It's a phony phone call.
Right.
So if you were going to do it in person before she got here,
it was not made clear. I'm sorry.
but how much clearer?
How much clearer is
How much clearer is it? Why would I send you in to interview her?
I have no idea. We've done stuff like that many times.
Jackie, was it
before.
clear to you that this was supposed to be a hidden microphone?
I didn't go in the jock lounge. And I didn't.
Yeah.
No, that's not the
That
point,
was it,
Jackie.
but I'm saying I didn't go in there to check to see.
But wasn't the whole point that it was a hidden
She
microphone?
shouldn't have known.
Of course not.
No.
Because when he's saying, "Hey, Howard," she doesn't know. I'm going.
Well, yeah, why would we be checking to see if she could hear and the whole bit?
Right.
If you were going to go in there with a handheld.
I have
and
no
then
idea.
question
We just-
her.
we-
Well, why did you think I didn't want her to hear all this? What was in your mind?
I didn't. I thought that you didn't want her to hear the questions in advance, and that you wanted them to be hearing them for
No,
the
that's
first
all
time.
right. You know what? Bring in Janine.
Fine.
Bring her in. Forget it. The bit's ruined. The bit's ruined. Kook. What a kook
For
he
the
is.
first time, I thought, wow, Gary was really thinking. He said, "Do you want me to run a microphone in there?"
Oh, I was so proud of him.
Yeah.
He was organizing this whole bit. I go, the guy's a genius.
Yeah, we got here and there was a microphone wire instead of Scott run up and down the hall in the middle
Yeah,
of the
right.
show
It was
like
all
you
set
did.
up.
Taped
Exactly.
down and everything.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was all set up. He had a microphone taped up and
There's
everything.
nothing. It was.
Gary,
never
there was in
hidden.
a person here who didn't know that was supposed to be a hidden microphone.
Well, I'm
Except
sorry.
you.
Somebody's got to tell me.
But it's obvious. Why would I have...
You come in.
Fred,
Why would you turn a phony phone call?
Janine, come on in and take more clothes off.
I don't know if it was obvious, but I will say honestly, I assumed that it was a hidden mic.
And,
Well, what else would it be?
But why would you have Gary interview her in the jock lounge?
I don't know.
Or run a tape.
Janine, here was the idea.
Okay.
I was trying to make your appearance a little interesting.
Yes.
So Gary was supposed to have a hidden microphone in there, and he was going to ask if you would do weird stuff on the air and see your reaction. Like, would you move your bowels on the air and stuff? And you would have either said yes or no.
Cool.
But would you have?
Would I have answered those questions?
No, would you have moved your bowels on the air?
Copped a squat right here?
Yeah.
Sure.
You would have?
Sure.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
See, I told you it was a yes to everyone.
Oh, man. You're kidding.
She's talking about it in here.
Oh,
Right
right.
on your desk, Howard.
Really? So I mean, Gary was going to ask you a bunch of weird questions. Whether you would do the interview from like a toilet seat while moving your bowels and reading poetry. And, would you have done that?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
See,
no
I told
thing.
you it was a
Everybody
yes to
does
everyone.
it.
Why,
Really?
Why didn't I bet money?
What were the other questions we were going to ask her? But it was supposed to be a hidden microphone, but instead he walks in with a microphone.
Sex with Bucky in the lobby?
Yeah, would you have had sex with Bucky on the lobby?
Who's Bucky?
You don't want to know.
Okay, well then no.
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 No,
We're gonna
Bucky's a good guy,
We're
actually.
going to ask her if she would pee in a diaper.
Would you have peed in a diaper while we interviewed you?
No.
No?
No.
Gee, that's interesting. How come no?
Because I have a kid. It's kind of eerie.
Oh. You have a kid?
You know, I have a kid. Yeah, a 5-year-old.
Oh, I like to forget about that.
Wait a second. How come it would be okay to go to do number 2 in front of us, but not pee in a diaper?
Oh, the diaper thing. You want me to do another squat on your desk? I'll pee right there. I'm not gonna pee in a diaper.
I got you.
So the bathroom thing has no problem. It's the
Right.
diaper.
It is a diaper thing. Yeah.
And then what was the last question?
Would she let male listeners come up and for $10
She would use her hand.
manipulate.
Would you use your hand and manipulate them?
Say that again. I would.
For $10, like listeners would just come up and you would like take care of them in the jock lounge with your hand.
Pretend that.
No.
No, you wouldn't do that? No?
God, no.
Gee, I'd rather do that than go to the
Oh, you
bathroom.
were right. There were 2 no's and 2
Two no's and 2 yeses, but I didn't have the right ones.
Touching strange peckers? No.
No, you won't do that.
No.
Very interesting.
They gotta take me out to dinner first.
Right, understood. Wow, you must be great in the sack.
No, I just enjoy it a lot.
Yeah, that's my problem. I don't enjoy it.
No?
No, it's evil. And you allow sex everywhere, even in a bad place? In the worst place possible?
In the worst place? Like,
Yeah, you know where that is. In a wrong place?
In the wrong. There is no wrong. Oh, that place. Yeah.
Is that, you allow that?
Yeah.
You love that?
That. Yeah, ignites something really.
Really?
good.
Hey, now.
Yeah.
And Janine is single now, so I might go out with her. Would you? Let me ask you something. When we were in the room, remember we were in Cleveland and we were talking and stuff?
Yeah.
I almost thought you might have been into me. Or like you might have wanted me.
There's a lot of women that want you.
Listen to me. Would you go out with me?
Yes.
You
yes,
would.
I would.
You
but, but for reasons other than just, who you are in this kind
Really?
When a man is cool to me and respects me and will listen in this.
I'll listen to you.
All this good stuff, yeah.
You give me sex, I'll listen to you. I'll listen to anybody who gives me sex, right, Robin?
Well, she hasn't given you sex yet. She said she'd go out with you.
Anyway, we were going to do a great little bit with Janine today. Janine is, beside being a porno star, is also in a lot of magazines and stuff. And does a whole sex show on stage and all that. She does some wild stuff, and she really is the best-looking porno star I ever saw in my life. I can't even figure out why you're in porno.
Well, thank you.
You could model professionally, couldn't you?
I don't know. I never tried.
Really?
Well, you went right to porn. You never tried anything
No.
else.
I've only been in porn for like three and a half years. I started when I was 18 doing Penthouse, and that was my first modeling, and it just kind of got the ball rolling. I never really had a chance to try it.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen her in movies have sex with icicles, like actually insert icicles. Oh, man. Like popsicles, right?
No, they weren't popsicles. They were ice dildo sculptures.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to make love to you. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Super. And now you're single?
I am single, and I don't know what it is, but these girls that complain they can't get dates, I am saying I cannot get a date.
Really?
Save my life.
I will date you.
No.
Let me date you. Where are you staying?
You're married.
I don't care that I'm married.
No, that's
how
the
is a
line I
guy
don't
supposed to
cross.
get unmarried if no one will have sex with him so we can
You're
find out if he
supposed
likes
to
it?
get unmarried first.
Yeah,
Howard.
well,
You're
please.
not supposed to get to test it out.
Nobody does that. I want to at least see if I'm compatible before I give up half of everything. I'd love to slam you. Stop with. Oh, now you have a conscience? Great.
I of course I
Yo, how absurd.
Towards women,
I could make you
Wait
happy.
a minute. When you were in that hotel room with him, what happened?
Nothing.
That made you think that she was coming on to you.
I don't know. I thought she was giving me a vibe, like she was telling me a whole sad story about how guys aren't, good to her, and no one's like me, and all that kind of stuff, right?
I don't recall that, but if you say
I thought
so.
you were. I thought you were coming on a little bit.
I'm not one to really come on. I'm too kind of shy in that way. I really am. I
Shy.
know.
Yeah. You had a popsicle, whatever that was. Ice dildo. You're real shy.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing shy about you.
There's a little bit.
All right. Well, I would love to slam you. I'll go on record saying that.
No.
Yeah. So, would you love to slam me?
You got me on a real modest day today, and
Really? You would not love to slam me? All right.
She'd
Well,
go
there
to
you
the
go.
bathroom and read poetry, but she won't.
Imagine her on a not a modest day. What are you having, your period or something?
Actually,
I think you are
I
because.
am a little emotional today. Yes.
What is wrong? Your period?
Yeah.
Ugh. I was going to ask you to give me a rub down, but forget that.
I'll break your neck.
No. Clean yourself up. Hey, she was asking me for Advil. I thought that was a pretty good indication. I had a pretty good idea. How come you're wearing so much clothes?
Would you like me to take this? I knew.
Yeah, take off something. I mean, for Christ's sake, you're a porno star.
I wake up at what, 5 o'clock?
I don't care what time you wake up. I wake up looking sexy. Why don't you? What's the matter with you? You take off that shirt. Let me see what's going on under there. Let me see.
It's just a tank top.
Yeah, well, get rid of that thing. Get rid of that shirt. All right,
Don't
there.
make me get
All right.
naked. Okay.
Get naked.
Ooh. Thank you.
How come porno stars will be naked everywhere except here?
I don't know, Howard.
All right.
I haven't figured out everything yet.
We were gonna do a great bit with Janine. She was gonna be in the Jock Lounge, and Baba Booey was gonna go in with a hidden microphone and ask her all kinds of kooky questions. Except Baba Booey walked in with a microphone exposed
In his hand, and
in
he
his
was
hand
talking to us.
and talking to us.
That would have been great. That would have been hilarious.
It would have been a funny bit.
Yeah.
But Gary, and we sat here and we took a vote on what Janine would say and all that.
And we made sure he couldn't hear the questions and all that, so that she wouldn't know we were listening in and that we were in on it at any point.
She even left the room to make sure.
He left the room to make sure that she couldn't hear.
Yeah.
Both?
And then he goes right in and he's like, "Okay, boss, yeah, I can hear you."
I didn't understand. I mean, that was the biggest Baba Booey I have ever seen in my life. No wonder his name is Baba Booey. The whole thing was obviously set up for a hidden microphone, and he walked in with a major microphone in his hand.
Yeah, he was just supposed to be discussing this with Janine, like they were off the air, and he was seeing what she would do when she came in.
And then he says to me, "Well, you didn't explain to me what was going
You
on."
never made that clear.
Fred, was it clear?
It seemed clear to me.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed clear to everyone. Jackie, was it clear?
Nobody told me to put my clothes on today.
Yeah, I mean, Robin, was it any more clear?
I thought it was blatantly obvious that this was supposed to be a secret from Janine, that she was on the air at the time he was talking to her about this. That this was supposed to be, before you get on the air, we want to see what you will do. So let me ask you a few questions. And she wouldn't know that we could hear everything right then.
And I was so proud of him because he was the one who got the idea. He says,
I thought it was wonderful. I said, wow, Gary actually thought of running running a microphone in
Yeah,
there.
and he was going to make a phony phone call first, and then we figured, well, as long as Janine's here, let's do it right on the air.
Yeah. And he got the idea to put the microphone in the room.
Yeah. And then he walked in with a microphone and showed it to Janine and ruined the whole bit.
Yeah, and why? And I still don't get why he couldn't figure out that you wouldn't want to ask these questions yourself if she was going to know she's on the air.
I don't know. I don't know what he's
Why
thinking.
would you sit there and let Gary interview her on the air?
Even Janine thinks Gary's an idiot.
No.
You do. Tell the truth.
No.
Yes, you do.
Nod their head. Yeah.
Yeah. Gary, I don't care what you say to
I don't
me.
need. Hold on. Be quiet a second. Robin, it must be incredibly difficult for you to walk
Everyone
around
else- everyone
and know.
else
No, I'm
understood
I'm
too.
going around the room. Don't worry. I'm starting with you. It must be incredibly difficult to just know that you're constantly right and you know.
No,
all
come
and
on,
see all.
Gary. This is not one of those things.
It is one of those
Why
things.
would I
That
send
she
you?
wasn't supposed to
Explain it to me.
Because
Why
we've
would I
done-
send you in with a microphone so
done
Janine could
thing-
see it?
We've done things like that before. You've sent me in to talk to guests on the air before they've come on.
But
to
why
ask them
wouldn't this?
silly
But
stuff.
you were the one who dreamt up. Let's do a phony phone call
No,
to her.
I didn't dream up. Let's do a phone.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You said I'll call her and ask her all these questions if she'll do it, like
Right,
what you just did with Robert
We
Wall.
said-
Right, but then
What
when
can
she
we
was
do
coming
with
in,
Janine when
shut
she
up! I'm
comes
not
in?
listening to you.
What?
Then-
Yes, you are.
No, I'm
She's
not.
right.
Didn't we
I
do
can't-
that?
listen, I
Didn't we
can't
sit
hear-
back in the office?
I can't-
Yeah.
And then say that?
Yeah,
We said we were going to do a phony phone call.
But why
then
would you ask Janine if you were going to ask her on the air? Why would I have you in another room asking off the air? I don't understand.
Why you're talking to us?
Because I thought we were going to see what she'd be willing to do.
But she already knew she was going to be on the air. This was just
Listen.
to
Yeah,
but it was
spice
supposed to be
up
a
the
private
interview.
conversation.
And it was
I did not know that.
It was clear to everybody.
Well, great. It was
Even
clear to
Fred.
everybody.
even
I mean, really. I mean, Fred, who would side with you under any circumstance.
And Jackie, who wouldn't under any.
Oh, please. All right, forget it. Let's just put it behind
We have
us.
to wrap this up because Patty Hurst is waiting.
Oh,
in
okay,
the,
all
to
right,
come
all right,
on.
all right, all right. Take it easy. Just lock her in the closet.
Patty Hurst feels like she's a hostage.
Just kidding.
You know, she actually likes you.
Of course she likes me.
I was surprised.
Why?
I just didn't think that.
We're surprised by anybody who
no,
likes me.
I just didn't think she was the kind of person who would be into the show.
Anyway, Janine came in to give a plug, and she'll be back in when the movie is going to be
Gary
released.
knows Patty Hurst?
Yeah. She's been interviewing her. No, go ahead. Janine is featured in the new magazine Sexposé. Where is that magazine? Let me take a quick look at that.
Okay, let me find the page.
Yeah, give me the page.
In the front and the back, and then there's a little interview thing happening.
Thank you.
Paper clips.
Thanks. All right. Look at that. You show your ass. You show everything. Vagina.
Yeah.
You spread your cheeks. Oh, Jesus Christ. You really show everything, don't you? You leave nothing to the imagination. What a body on you.
But today she feels shy.
Right. Yeah. She's bent over a rock playing with herself, but today she's shy. That's my luck. I bring that out in women.
That happens.
Let me do something to you. What can I do to you?
Oh, babe, what do you want to do?
Why can't I do something to her, Robin? There's nothing wrong with that. What can I do to you?
I don't know if it's wrong or not, Howard.
What would you like to do to me?
I don't know. I don't even know what to do to you. I know what I want to do to you. I want to have sex with you. So if I can't
That
have
would
that,
be wrong. I know that.
I'd like to do stuff to you. Is what I'd like to do.
I would like it when things are done to me.
Next time you come in here, can I get naked and you'll just massage me?
I can do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
real good.
thanks. Can I rub your flat belly
Sure.
before you leave?
Yeah,
I can?
yeah.
All right, come over here. Let me see what that's like.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right, come over here. You're not married anymore, so I can do
Not
that.
anymore, no.
Can I eat yogurt from your cleavage?
Oh, gee.
And don't you think we make a charming couple, Robin? Come on. She's nice and tall. Yeah, this is the kind of girl I should be dating. Oh, yeah. Come on, just act like you're my girlfriend for 5 seconds, all right?
Oh,
act
you
like you're in
smell
love.
so good.
I do?
Yeah.
I showered 2 days ago.
No,
Yeah,
you did
right.
not.
That's from under cheese. Let me rub your stomach.
Okay.
Wow, look at this, Robin. Robin, look at what I'm doing.
Oh, it's like you're a doctor.
Look at that. Wow, does that feel good?
You're checking her for bowel
I
sounds.
don't even work out.
Can I hug you and grab your ass?
You want to grab my ass?
Yeah, can I do that?
You know, okay.
Is that wrong?
No,
Are you
I
turned
just-
off by me?
No, not at all.
What are
I
you
just don't
looking
wanna
for? The
piss off
device
your
she
wife.
uses at this
You don't
time
want
of the month?
You don't want to what?
I don't want to piss off anybody. I don't.
What, my wife?
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't have
please.
to live with her. What do you care?
Let me worry about it.
Because
My wife's not going to be pissed at you. She's going to be pissed at me.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Well, come here. Don't act like you're not into me. Come on. Let me just rub your back, and then watch. My hands will just lower, like I'm with you sexually.
Oh,
That's
so
it.
you're like pretending.
Yeah. Well,
what
she
it
wants
would
me
be like.
she just like put her hands up in the air and said, "Okay, rub it."
Go ahead.
No. Act like you're into me, like we're making love.
Okay.
All right. Oh wow, is that tight? Are you wearing some kind of what is that? Are you wearing panties?
No panties.
Wow.
No panties.
Can I put my hand on your pants and feel your ass?
Down my pants?
Yeah.
No. You gotta buy me dinner first.
Some porn star.
I know.
All right. Well, that was fun. Can I play Find the String?
You pig.
Like, what do you mean, pig?
No, that's good.
Aren't you on your period? I'll do Find the String. If I find it, I win a prize.
Okay.
Well, I wonder where you'd look.
Well, I'd have to search around.
It's tucked up there, yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, I want to thank the beautiful Janine Lindemulder. What if I just pay you to be in a porno movie and we go back and shoot the movie at my house?
I don't work with men.
You don't? Oh, you don't at all?
Oh, is that right?
You only work with girls. What's that all about? I don't even think you like guys.
I adore guys, and that's why I save it. Oh,
that's
I
the special
cherish
thing.
it. Yeah. No, I love women. I have a certain bond with women and sisterhood and all this good stuff and tasty stuff. But I cherish being with guys.
All right.
You didn't tell me she was only with women.
Who knew? What do you think? I study these things? The hell do I know? I only saw her with an icicle. I didn't even see her with a man or a woman. All right, Janine, thanks for coming in.
Thank you very much.
You always look beautiful, and next time maybe you'll do something too.
Yes, I will.
All right, think of something good to do to me and then come back in.
Okay.
We discussed on Lotus Notes last night that I would run a microphone into there and we would ask a bunch of wacky questions, but he never said it was a hidden microphone. Maybe it was obvious to him, but it wasn't obvious to me. When the show's over, I'll show you our correspondence. Right. There's never any mention of hidden or anything. I said, do you want me to run a hardwired mic into the Jock Lounge and I'll ask you these questions? And the only reason I thought he wanted to do it, you wanted me to do it, is because we've done stuff like that a lot of times where I'll go in and ask a guest a question just to see what they'll do to get in.
So even Jackie or anybody, there was no
one ever said
hidden.
No one ever said any word about a hidden microphone. And maybe it was obvious to them, but it wasn't obvious to me. I said to Ganji, I'll show him the correspondence that we had. There was never one mention of it. We were going to do it originally as a phony phone call. Then we never got around to doing it. And I said, would you like me to, have her in the studio? But I figured having her here, we just never discussed it. And if that were the case, I would have gotten a hidden e-camera as well.
Does that happen a lot, like with their assumptions that people are on the same, like?
Well, they would say it happens all the time when it involves me, but no. I mean, I guess they had an idea in mind, but nobody ever verbalized it.
Fix yourself up, baby. I know Nietzsche because I'm perfect.
One more. There you go.
I'm perfect looking. There's no problem.
All right.
All right, I'll see you. Thanks, Janine.
Bye-bye.
I'm not even clear what the hell you got.
So let me hear your reaction to all the controversy that was going on around you.
Well, it takes my breath away. I don't know what to say. It was cool. These crazy people.
So what about? I want to stare at here for a second. So what was it? You wouldn't fool around with Howard because he's married?
Well, yeah, I don't want to piss off the wifey. No.
Are you like that? You don't do that at all?
Not at all.
You never did that?
Nope.
So,
that's the line I don't cross.
yeah. What if?
You're taken.
What if you didn't know?
I would know. That's why me personally, I kind of take it slow and I find out these things. These are important things.